Hello Cancer, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you might have been in a relationship with this person, could be a situationship, could simply be that you have exchanged glances and you know there's a whole lot of energy there. Energy exchange, but no one's speaking up. Wow, we have boundaries here. There's a sense of separation in this connection. Regarding the relationship itself, you got the relationship card. So some of you who are new, my way of reading is just slightly different. I do channel through my higher intuitive self, my spirit, my soul. I have the ability of doing that and getting the answers that I need. So I don't use any spirit guides at the beginning of this reading, but in the end I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel to provide you with some advice based on the cards that have come up today. Alright, past life connection and a growing obsession. Alright, Cancer, you have here surrender, followed by challenge, boundaries, relationship, feelings, emotions, wild woman, synthesis, mystery, and then we have cycles under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Cancer, I do feel in this connection a sense of surrender. I have surrendered my mind, my body, my heart to you. I feel that I belong to you now, and you belong to me. I'm ready for you to lead. I'm ready to follow you. If you just take that lead. Whatever you say, whatever you do, you have quite the influence on me. But things are very challenging now. Things have changed. They're no longer the same. I do feel that now this connection has become a little complicated. Quite complicated. This is now a problem to which a solution cannot be found. A riddle that just can't be solved. And for that, for this complication that has occurred because of me not being truthful, for me being deceitful, for me not telling you what you really needed to know. I find it difficult to reach out. This is what is challenging. And for this reason, I've put up my boundaries. I don't want to reach out because I can't reach out. I'm not supposed to. Because even if I did, what am I supposed to say? How can I react? What am I supposed to do? I do feel that there is this relationship that we have, which is something I really want to increase and grow within. there's this love that exists, this desire to be more than what we are right now. Many nights, many moons have gone by where I've laid awake in bed and I just look at the ceiling and I think about you and how everybody treats you and how you deserve the best. And sometimes I can't sleep at night because I'm thinking about you. And I want to be with you the way the others are. But what happened between you and I, it prevents me from doing that and being that. I also feel that in this connection, I do have feelings and emotions for you. These feelings and emotions are very strong. They're intense. When you're happy, I'm happy. And when you're sad, it's like my world is falling apart. I want to make things better for you. I know in this connection there has been a sense of deceit, lies, a lack of truth, manipulative energy, keeping you in the dark, not showing you the truth or the light. I know it's wrong, and that is why I find it now very challenging to reach out to you. I do feel that in this connection there is this lack of peace and harmony that once existed. A long time ago, peace and harmony did exist in this connection. But then things changed. Now I want you to bring out all of the issues that you have been facing. And I want to bring out as well the secrets that I've been hiding and express it to you, because I know we do not have trust. The trust is faded. I have also been questioning the universe. Why is it that you are in my life? Why now? Why not long ago? Why not far into the future? These questions that I have, they come from a very deep place. I feel as if I've known you from before. As if I can be with you, as if I can work with you. My energy is just as if it's just picking up from where we had left off. It's the strangest feeling. Overall, I do feel that in this connection there's this obsession that is growing over time. This obsession is over what has happened between us. I can't stop thinking about what happened, about what I did. And I also can't stop thinking about you. And this connection, it is very strong, and it is very sacred to me. All right, Cancer. Okay, so clearly I see here there is a lack of communication. There is this distance that exists between the both of you. And with the boundaries card, this is being deliberately done. This is not just, oh, I'm busy, or you're busy, or something like that. This is somebody that actually finds it challenging. You have the challenge card, and then you have boundaries. It is so challenging that the person had to put up boundaries. And right underneath that, the challenge, we have the Wild Woman, which talks to me about lies, deceit, deception, suspicion. This itself is challenging now. And for that reason, there are no boundaries. Even expressing one's feelings are challenging. So the way I lay out these cards and the way the original interpretation is very different from how I read these cards. My readings are very different, not what it is as the original book was meant to be. But yeah, it resonates with a lot of you. There's something definitely going on here, and these cards match up and align very much. They're wondering about the relationship. Why is it so spiritual? You guys may be, most likely, because you do have this, twin flames, could be soulmates or karmic partners. For some of you who are new, I do have another channel, Asnointia Audio. And regarding these type of readings, I've created some videos there. Some are related to relationships, and some are related to spiritual connections. Those type of energies that we have in our lives, what type of connections we have. It talks about twin flame, soulmate, karmic partner. I have some there on past life. So you just had the past life card, the mystery card. Have a look at some of those connections. There's one called past life and spiritual connections. The other is called past life, and spiritual connections. The other is called sensually intense spiritual connections. So some of you may resonate with that, especially this whole obsession part. It is very, very common. It is so common. And it really does drain an individual. It does not make us any healthier when this happens. The one thing that does happen is many of us get spiritual awakening. That is the trigger to create a spiritual awakening within an individual. That's how you discover who you really are. Okay. All right. So I have here two cards that came up. So this deck is the Lover's Path Tarot. And I do just read the top cards. Many of you know that already. So this entire deck I read in the reverse when it comes to this particular spread. So what happened in the first place that caused the problem in this connection? I'll be looking into that, and I'll be reading this in the reverse. The first card here, we have the Nine of Staves. The Nine of Staves here, it does talk about feeling overwhelmed by work and needing time for a break, but denying responsibilities. So here, there is this denial of responsibilities. A pause before success was needed, but that did not happen. This person, Cancer, is very overwhelmed with many of the issues that they have going on in their life. They may be busy with continuing education. They may be busy with, God forbid, a health issue. Maybe their loved one has a health issue. They may be busy trying to work multiple jobs because they just can't afford the rent. This is some type of responsibility, either their own or others. Maybe they're taking care of someone else. Children, for example. So they are so overwhelmed and so burdened with so many other things. It is difficult for them to communicate with you and to reach out to you and give you that time, energy, and effort that you deserve. So for that reason, they simply just stay away. And they started to stay way back in the past. There was a denial of responsibilities. They just denied it. They didn't want to do it. This is somebody who I'm almost getting a baby vibe, baby in the sense that they're like a big baby. They get pouty. If they don't want to do it, they won't do it, and they'll make every excuse in the book not to do it. This is something I'm getting from this individual's energy. So we also have here the Seven of Arrows. The Seven of Arrows here. It talks about paranoia, feeling defensive, even feeling guilty, and yet denying the need for any type of protection. So it talks about paranoia. This person was paranoid. They were overwhelmed and they were paranoid. They started to feel defensive. They tried to say certain things on behalf of themselves, but they were also denying any need for protection. If anybody else was trying to protect them, they were giving them attitude as well. Overall, this person knew that they had bitten more than they could chew, or bitten off more than they could chew. They can't digest it because there's so much. This is something that happened. They were just too overwhelmed. There was too much going on here for this individual, and it was difficult for them to move forward. And this is one of the reasons why with the Eight of Arrows, it talks about, sorry, this is the Seven of Arrows. With the Seven of Arrows, yeah, I was up there. With the Seven of Arrows, it talks about being defensive, being cautious, and self-protection. So it's almost like this person was suspicious. They were suspicious. So hurt people hurt people. Earlier you did have the other card called Wild Woman. For that card, for me, sometimes I do see it as a suspicion card. Someone who is very suspicious. So at some point in time, this person has been through this. And unfortunately, in your case, they were making you go through the same. Hurt people end up hurting people. That's what happened here. So we have here the Ace of Staves. The Ace of Staves here. So traditionally it talks about energy, growth, action, and creativity, but we're reading the reverse. So what happened? At some point in time, when things started to go downhill, there was a lack of energy being put in. There was a lack of growth, nobody was taking action, and there was no sense of creativity. They were not able to focus on anything, any type of period of growth. Here it talks about difficulties with new ventures and the need to focus. So this person wanted to start something, either with you or just in general. They wanted to start something. Whatever they wanted to start, it did not happen for them. It didn't occur for them properly. They were unable to achieve what it is that they wanted. And because of that, they started to feel very burdened and they had paranoia. That is why when they're burdened and they have paranoia, overwhelmed, they decide that it's not going to be worth it. And so they do not put the energy, effort in to growing this connection. So this is, a couple times I've said this before in other readings, this particular upload, but this is a them problem. This is not a you problem. You may bend over backwards and do whatever you need to do to make this person happy, and this person still will not be happy. Why? Because they are not happy internally. They are not happy with the memories they have. They are not happy with the experiences that they've had. And this is why they're acting the way that they are when it comes to you. Hope that was helpful, guys. All right. Now that we've looked at the why, let's have a look at the Beginner's Tarot. So this is to see if any plans, any actions, any intentions will come through. What type of actions, what type of plans does this individual have? Very nice. Okay. You did have a peekaboo card right now. It was the Three of Swords, which talks about a lot of grief, a lot of sorrow, a lot of sadness. So this person currently is not feeling that great. They know that what they've done is not the best. They were not nice to you. But these cards right now are very good. You have two aces. And you have a king. Here, with the King of Pentacles, this individual realizes that they would like to settle down with you, Cancer. They like you, they love you, and they want to settle down. They want to take care of you. They want to be with you and have something solid with you. This is something that's tangible. Invest with you. Build something with you. Once again, guys, we get the Nine of Wands before we have the Nine of Staves. Once again, you get this. So please do understand this. I'm not taking the side of the other individual who's a cross-watcher. I'm merely stating the facts. The fact is, twice this card has come up. And that is the Nine of Wands, talking about being overwhelmed. If you feel that this person, Cancer, is making excuses, understand that they are genuinely overwhelmed. A human being can only take so much. They snap, they break, they crack, and their behavior is not nice when they do. Somebody might just be there, wrong place, wrong time, and they'll get a mouthful. So, yes, this person right now, what they're trying to do is sift out all of the problems that they have and see if they can maybe delegate any tasks or responsibilities to others. Maybe they can discontinue working on something. Maybe they can give up on a few other projects that they have. Maybe they can do that. Here, this individual is trying to pick and choose their burdens, pick and choose their responsibilities. This is what they're trying to do. And they know if they don't, they will be once again extremely overwhelmed. It's not going to change unless they change it. And they have actually made this decision. This is a great action card for themselves. They have decided to make a change. Here we also have the Three of Cups. For a tiny portion of you, if this is a third-party situation, this person does want to be with you on a different level, on a higher level, more intimacy, but they also want to celebrate with you, whether this is outside with friends or even just separately. But they do want to have a reunion, a celebration. So that is there. And even if you are not in a third-party situation, this individual still feels that it is beneficial that the both of you somehow get together and you celebrate. Here, we also have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups does talk about how much affection and love this individual wants to give to you. This person does feel that there is a lot of love that they have to give, but they also feel that there's a lot of forgiveness that's needed in this connection. And so there will be love and forgiveness in this connection. There'll be an offer. This is pure love. It's true love. It's really good. And right after that, the overall arching theme, you have the Ace of Pentacles. So this does talk about how in this situation, this person, just like the King of Pentacles, they really, truly do want to connect with you and be with you in a very solid way. Build something together. Maybe like move in together. Work on something together. This is something that's tangible, an investment even, but it's something that the both of you will do in unison, and the outcome will be something that is very, like I said, tangible. This person does worry about the future. They do worry about finances. And finances, it does matter to them that they are able to help and provide. So this is also something good. Now, because you do have two aces, plus you also have here the King of Pentacles. It is important to note that these three are action cards themselves. So, is there any action that this person's going to take towards you? Yep, there is definitely. And it's not going to be, it's funny, if you had like, for example, a page, and if you just had some other cards, I wouldn't say it's so loud. That person would come into your life very shy, very sheepishly. This person, however, they're not like that. This is a king. This king is going to come in loud, hot and heavy, almost alpha in a way, because this individual knows what they want, who they want, and how they want it. How do they want to move forward in this connection? They're not lost. They know what they want. And along with that, you have these wonderful cards, the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So there's a big, tangible type of offer that's going to come to you guys. It's actually really good. Just understand that it might take some time simply because of the feelings of being overwhelmed in this connection. All right, let's have a look. I'm just going to do a quick prayer. All right, you have a timeline within the next few weeks or months. Yes. Meditation will bring you answers. And it will be important for you to get more information regarding this person, regarding this situation. Trust in the divine. Trust in the plan of the divine. Wow. You have all of the heavenly cards coming out today. Ask your angels. And then you have romance. Past life card. The overall arching theme is unlikely. So what I'm seeing here is that within the next few weeks or months, you are going to start to become a bit more of an introvert, but not in a bad way. You're not going to be ignoring the world. I mean, you shouldn't really. Just be yourself the way you always are. But a part of you is going to start to look at yourself internally. Who am I? What is my soul? What is my spirit like? And here we do have meditation will bring you answers. This is meditation, or it could be prayer. Prayer can be short. Meditation could be maximum 21 minutes if you don't have time. My angel guide has told me that. Here we also have get more information. So when you do meditate or when you do pray, you are going to be receiving answers intuitively. Also, in addition to that, get more information regarding this particular person, this situation that you're in, the type of scenarios that you have encountered. Get more information so that you are more equipped to handle and deal with something like this if it happens again. They are saying here, because you do have very good cards, they are saying here to trust in the divine and trust in the plan. The plan is already written out. You're just playing that part now. We also have here, ask your angels. So when you do ask your angels, you will be also receiving answers where you will be getting more information. So by asking your angels, the way I do it and the way it ideally is done, so we don't actually worship angels, but the angels are there to help humans and to be there for us when we need them. So we do give them our highest level of respect. The way I do it, you don't have to, but this is the way it works the best. And it's actually supposed to be done this way because these angels work for them. So I pray to the Christ consciousness. Through Christ, I get to his Father, who we call God, the Supreme Being. The Supreme Being, these angels work for the Supreme Being. So then you ask the Supreme Being, God, this is my issue. Can you please send down Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel? All right. You said that. A split second later, the energy of the angels now, they're focused towards you. They know that you've called upon them. And then you call upon them. Angels in heaven. Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. Can you please help me with the situation? And I give you permission to help me with the situation. Guide me, protect me through all harm. Enlighten me. And that's about it. You guys can ask these questions and intuitively you may receive answers. You might even receive answers through signs and synchronicities. So we do have here romance. This is a past life card and it deals with the suggestion that in this connection, you guys are either soulmates, twin flames, or karmic partners. Could be more, but these are the top 3 that I've seen that are extremely intense in terms of relationships. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme we have is unlikely. So this situation that you have been in, you have had visions or fantasies or ideas that this is going to be like this, this, and this. This is what I imagine this situation being. However, the angels here are saying, yes, things will happen, they will change, but it's unlikely going to be the way that you thought they would be. So just understand that. The destination is the same, but the route getting there is different. Many things have changed. The way things were before, now things have changed and people have to adapt. All right. Cancer, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situation. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. And for those of you that would like to have more of a positive environment in your home dwelling, do have a look at the Holy Light package and the Water Wellness package. That is on my website, www.asnointia.com. That will help you get rid of negative energies from your home, around your aura, and inside of your body, which is your chakra centers, where these negative energies sometimes reside. All right, Cancer. Thank you so much for tuning in. Do have a look at the description box below. I do have my other website there too. Not a website. It's my other channel, which is on YouTube, and it's called Asnointia Audio. So I do have relationship videos there, and I also have videos regarding the type of spiritual connections that exist and how it actually affects us. Hopefully I will be putting up some more videos. The first one that I'll be putting up, it's going to be all about negative energies. So we know what they are, what to avoid, how to maneuver around them so that we don't get stuck. All right. Thank you, Cancer, for tuning in. I'll see you guys again. Bye now.